Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go. Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go.
hard.
Going hard, yo. Go. Going hard, yo.
Going
Go. Going hard, yo. Go. Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. I'm a host, Josh DeLay. Over here is another host.
I'm also a host.
Yes,
Yeah, my name's Alan.
very good. And over here we have
Yo, what up?
kind of the mechanic of the crew,
Yep.
Mechanical Man. What's your name, man?
What's up? What's your name?
All right. What's up? What's up? What's your name? Is this guy's name?
Nice, dude.
I was actually just watching Who's On First, so that actually kind of makes sense.
Tight, dude.
I watched Who's On First. I think it was the first time I've ever actually watched Who's On First.
No, who's on second?
What's on second?
You just you just
I don't know who's on third.
You just got sent that by somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were just watching it.
Yeah, so I watched it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I'd ever. So I've obviously seen bits of it, but it's like 7 fucking minutes long. And not only is it 7 minutes long, they literally crush for 7 straight minutes with that fucking bit.
Yeah.
Like, the now
I mean, they had like one type of comedy back then, you know.
fine, but
So,
comedy has certainly
affected it.
it's certainly evolved and it's changed. But you have to give those guys credits, like in terms of being comedic performers, to be able to keep that up, like that speed, like the back and forth they have going on,
Yeah.
for 7 straight minutes, and like keep that all straight, and just to crush with it for 7 minutes. It's actually fucking really impressive.
Yeah, not too bad.
Like,
Do you think did they do like when was stand up invented? Like was that
I don't know.
like,
It's a good
was
question.
that something like was that before that time? Or,
No,
like,
no
after that
way,
time?
no way. That was like in the 40s or something. Who's
So
on
like,
first?
how do you like get? You just be you're like a theater dude, and then like you're just like, hey, this is theater dude's funny, and then all of a sudden you're just doing comedy movies.
You
Like,
know,
what's the trajectory for these guys?
Yeah,
you know?
so I think there was. It's a good question
Mhm.
for someone who does comedy. I have to say I don't care that much about. I don't care much about the history of really much of anything. I'm kind of a boob that
Well,
way.
you know what they say: if you want to become an expert at anything, you learn its history.
Yeah. You have to be an expert. You have to know things about it.
Well, no, I know, but like you gotta like dive into the history of it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
The
Maybe-
origins.
Oh, so maybe that's what's been holding me back in
think so-
comedy
I
this
think
whole
so,
time.
yeah,
Is just
like-
not caring about.
well, you haven't
its
gone.
origins.
You haven't gone through the process. You know.
I've bought a lot of records, like Steve Martin records and Robin Williams records,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean
Well, I mean,
Cosby records.
just based off of that Steve Martin record, I mean, that one time we threw it on, you hadn't listened to that before, so
hadn't listened to it.
I have a feeling the other records you also haven't listened
Well,
to.
I definitely have at least thrown them on.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like I didn't glean much.
How was the Robin Williams one?
I mean, he's just like,
I feel like-
hello, ladies and gentlemen. He's all, and then he's like, oh, it's a Chinaman. He's like, ding dong, ding dong. It's like, all right.
I feel like that's one you have to like watch though. I feel like listening to just audio of that, like, you know what I mean? It's like watching like a Carrot Top.
He was a
act.
very physical,
like,
he was a
being
very
there, you
physical
know?
performer,
Can you-
for sure.
Do you think Carrot Top has a record?
Here's what I'll say. I bet he does.
Yeah.
I bet you can get him audio.
And
but
he just kind of describes what he's doing.
I'll definitely say that Robin Williams audio makes a lot more sense than
All right.
Carrot Top
Fair-
audio.
fair enough,
To be
fair
to be fair, but
Yeah.
yeah, it is weird because Robin Williams is a very very physical. At least when he's doing stand-up, very physical performer. You know?
Yeah. Yep. A lot of energy.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
maybe that is the problem.
He doesn't have much energy these days, though.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah. Suicide.
So I would guess he probably didn't even have a lot of energy. You know,
Prior to that.
he had enough energy to climb on top of a bucket. We know that.
Yeah. Well, now I'm sad. I think.
Yeah, I mean, Robin Williams. I mean, there are some people out there in this world who like kind of shit on Robin Williams, say he was kind of a hack. Well, they say he was a thief, which I guess
say he was a thief.
yeah,
Stole jokes
joke
or what?
thief, yeah.
Oh, really?
It seems like that's like pretty well
documented?
Well, it's a well accepted idea that he stole jokes. I
Yeah,
think,
that's news.
I think
That's news to me, man.
I think he expressed remorse about it at a certain point.
So he's all right then.
Yeah, but I think most people were like, yeah, we know that he took them, but also he's like, he was such a unique performer kind of anyway.
Yeah.
That it's like, it sucks that he did that.
But it's Robin Williams.
But also nobody was going to do anything the way he was doing it. So because he was so creative in his performance, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that it really didn't matter.
Yeah,
that much.
exactly.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's what Carlos Mencia was thinking when he was stealing jokes?
Do I think that's what he was thinking? I don't want to get inside the head of Carlos Mencia. I don't want to get into the mind of Mencia, but
dirt to dirt, you know.
dirt to dirt. What a fucking catchphrase, dude. What a snapshot into the comedic mind of.
There was a beautiful like couple year period where everybody was saying that it was like the big thing.
Yeah, man.
It was like dirt to dirt, you know.
I know.
It was a hot thing to say,
Right,
you know.
right.
That was a beautiful time in history.
I can't wait till we find out that Get Her Done was
oh, you know, they were
jacked from someone.
They were probably right around the same time period, and I feel like it was probably pretty close after after 9/11 happened. And I think that's how America healed, to be honest with you.
Get Her Done and Dirt to Dirt.
Yeah.
I mean, we did need some levity at that point.
That's what I mean.
To be fair.
But it turns out that that Carlos Mencia is kind of a piece of shit, and Larry the Cable Guy makes shitty fucking Bloody Mary mix. So we all get let down sometimes, you know.
Yeah, it would seem like Carlos Mencia. Now he got toppled. Like during the height of his fame, there was enough pushback against him being a thief that like it stifled his peak.
Pretty much stopped it in its tracks.
It sure did.
Yep.
Whereas Larry the Cable Guy, look, when you write a joke about a grandma farting in a Snuggie and lighting on fire, no one's questioning whether that's a ripped off joke.
Oh
or
no.
not.
I wasn't accusing him of that.
You know what I mean?
He's still on top in my book.
That was the problem. That was the problem. For Mencia, he was stealing Bill Cosby jokes. And meanwhile, Larry the Cable Guy wrote a joke about like taking a piss into a fucking air freshener and catapulting himself through sheer electricity through a window, being like, "Well, I gotta get her done,"
Yeah. Goddamn national treasure, dude.
He did actually have a joke about his grandma farting in a Snuggie and then the Snuggie starting on fire. It's a real Larry the Cable Guy joke.
And it's fucking amazing.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Like, we're talking about right
really
now, and I'm
good.
laughing. Like, you're not even telling the joke, and I'm laughing about it. You know what I mean?
I know. I'm a person who's not spent much time trying to craft jokes, but man, I can never write anything that good.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Dude, he's still doing fucking good. Like, he's still selling out, like, arenas and shit, dude.
Dude, he sells out that, where the Nebraska Cornhuskers, where they play football in Lincoln.
Yeah.
He sells it out every year. I think that holds like 90,000 people or something.
Big fucking stadium.
He fucking sells it out like it's a fucking like the Huskers would still be a relevant football team. They would sell it. You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's absolutely insanity. And he goes up there and he just insults the intelligence of everybody in America. Oh god damn it! I received a Larry the Cable Guy. I guess it was a biography. I think.
Oh, you were telling me about this, and
yeah.
Just like him, like joking about like fucking Twin Towers and shit.
No, yeah, right. I wish that'd be the fucking.
I
best,
thought that's
dude.
what happened.
No.
All right.
He didn't make 9/11 jokes.
Well, I don't know.
What the fuck? Larry the Cable Guy. Wait, we wouldn't know time. Get him done. Those Arabs got him done. Tears of the Nation. Get him done. He pluralized. The only
after everything.
The only time he's ever pluralized get it done is when the two towers fell.
Get him done.
They got him done. And that was the levity we all needed at that moment.
It's beautiful.
And now we're gonna go into the Iraq and get them done.
I love Larry.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, no, he did actually have like some real like political pandering in there.
No,
though.
that's what I was talking about. Yeah, because I remember you bringing that up.
Oh,
I thought it was like something related.
So maybe he
to,
brought up the World Trade Center being like, we the brave boys in blue, or maybe like a pro. I thought you were saying like
no, not like
he was like
not
skeptical,
not like for them falling over or something. That'd be fucking crazy.
No, not for, but like he's like a skeptic. He's like, I just don't know if I believe the story that Fox News and MSNBC were trying to,
Yeah, Bush did 9/11, dude.
But he was like, he had one saying, he's like, I don't get it. If it's global warming, why is there winter? It's it's like,
why is it snowing outside right now?
Well, wouldn't all the penguins be dead and gone? Get her done. There'd be no snowbirds. And I ain't talking about Granny. Anyway, yeah. So comedy was in a really good place, and now it's in a bad place, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, so this whole conversation got started with Abbott and Costello, and
yes,
their origin, and then migrated up to Robin Williams, and then
Well, just talk-
and then the peak of comedy, Carlos Mencia.
Yeah. So you said
the cable guy.
You said I didn't know any history of comedy. Meanwhile, I start with fucking Who's On First and end with Larry the Cable Guy. That's the fucking timeline, bro.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
That's the timeline.
You're doing all right.
Should we talk about fucking Chappelle? Oh, actually, you know what was peak comedy?
What's that?
The Trump presidency.
Oh, well.
I consider Trump to be one of the funniest people on the planet.
It could objectively, like, from an outsider's perspective, like, if we lived in a different country, I mean, even if we lived in this country, it's still pretty fucking funny.
I do,
but, like,
and I think it's
if
great.
you lived outside of the country and didn't have any, like, say you lived in, like, fucking, like, what's a real neutral place? Like,
what's the country that everyone says like just doesn't get involved with anything?
Oh, Sweden.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, the Swedes.
Okay, people in
So like,
Sweden.
if you just like lived in Sweden and were just kind of like watching, the world events, and you were just watching fucking Trump just doing all this crazy shit,
you think they think it's funny?
they probably think it's pretty fucking funny.
I think that they probably don't have as twisted of a sense of humor as a good old American does.
I don't know, man.
They probably were actually sad about it.
Maybe.
They don't care, like they're neutral, like it doesn't affect them, and they know that, but they're probably like, they probably have like they actually experience empathy,
Yeah.
Like, in America, the only way anyone like derives pleasure is from the downfall of their enemies.
Yeah.
That's like
that whole thing.
That's like kind of just our thing, our way of getting by.
Yep.
I think maybe other countries actually still have empathy, and they're not like it's so divided.
Shit's wild, dude.
It's real interesting.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
It's a real fun thought experiment going on in America these days. I'll tell you what. It'll be interesting to see how this shit ends.
Ah, fuck.
Anyway, so the reason I bring Trump back up, which I do a lot.
Yeah, this is like, I mean, it's once an episode.
This is good stuff.
Okay, what do we
I
got?
actually have a lot of good political stuff to bring up today.
Oh, so okay,
I'm actually really excited. We'll start at the top though. We'll start with Trump.
Political combo today.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right,
do a little
let's
trickle down Trump economics here
All
on the
right.
podcast.
All right, sounds good.
So we'll start with Daddy himself,
yeah.
the Don. Did you see? So he has his own, which I think maybe he's had this for a while, but he has like his own Twitter that's going on.
Yeah, it's got like he made his own like social media
right,
platform.
and it looks like almost it's like a clone of Twitter.
Is it Parler? Is that what it is, or is it something?
It's not
different?
Parler. It's something else.
What's it called?
I don't remember.
Pete, can you look that up?
But anyway, so
I'm very curious.
So he tweeted, but he not on Twitter. He tweeted on his thing, talking about. I mean, if you may pull up the Trump Elon Musk tweet. Do you know what I'm talking about here?
Trump Elon Musk tweet. No.
It's almost old news now. Truth Social. There we go.
Truth. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right.
So he tweeted.
So wait. Trump tweeted. Trump tweeted something about Elon Musk.
Truthed.
Okay. All right.
He
good.
truthed about Musk.
Okay.
About the time that Elon Musk came visit him in office, and basically he said that like he could have gotten Elon Musk. Elon Musk was such a sycophant that he could have like convinced him at that moment to like get down on his knees and like and not suck his cock. That
I was hoping for it to go that way.
Yeah, a succophant, if you will. And that he could have like convinced him to like pledge his like undying allegiance to Trump as like basically is what he was saying.
Okay.
So he was just shitting on Musk, and I just thought that was very funny.
Is it like isn't like Elon like trying to like support like the whole Republican agenda, like Trump
Yeah,
side of things
right.
nowadays too. So
Yeah,
like,
of course.
kind of seems like a bad move on Trump's part a little bit to be
Kind of.
throwing shade his way, but or maybe that's just kind of what people expect nowadays.
It's interesting.
It's like a sadomasochist kind of a
Yes.
thing where like Elon's just into that or something.
Perhaps, yeah. I mean, look, both those guys, Trump and Elon Musk, love any attention possible.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
those two, just even in any sort of battle, is like pretty fun.
Oh, it's probably pretty good for him because like
Yeah.
you get so much attention when either of those people like so when they're tweeting at each other. You know what I mean?
Right. Which I don't think
Also,
Elon Musk engaged. I think Elon Musk is actually allowed on Twitter.
no, he is, and that's but he like Elon owns part of Twitter.
I think that all fell through.
Wait, really?
Yes.
He didn't actually end up buying it.
I think he backed out of all of it, I believe.
Oh,
I believe.
Pete, do you know anything about that?
Yeah, currently that's not happening.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay. So
Yeah.
like that's what I was thinking. I was like I thought he owned part of it, and so I was like, oh well, Trump's gonna like be back on Twitter soon.
Well, yeah, that was
Right?
the idea, was that Elon was going to buy Twitter.
Yeah.
And,
And then you just be like freedom of
and
speech.
absolutely,
Everybody gets back on.
First order of business, you pardon Donald Trump.
Yeah. On Twitter, Twitter pardoning.
Exactly. Which is pretty important to these people.
Executive order. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Yep. Exactly. Then who's bowing to who, you know?
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm not even really sure, but basically the hilarious thing is that this sparked now, because Joe Rogan and Elon Musk are like
Kind of buddies.
great
yeah.
friends. So now, like, I guess Rogan's like turned on Trump and shit. Like, it's just hilarious when you watch these weird like billionaires.
Wait. So like Rogan wasn't like ever really for Trump though. I don't.
No,
think.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think he was like for him.
Yeah.
But
They're both for DeSantis, I believe.
really.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But anyway, so it's just hilarious that but Rogan now chooses this time to be like, yeah, Trump was on Adderall, like it was like saying all this shit. And it's like to defend Elon Musk. It's just hilarious these people feel the need to defend one another.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
It's just odd.
Well, dude, I guarantee I guarantee Rogan's making a fuck ton of money off of Elon Musk, and it also seems like anytime that Elon Musk gets on fucking Rogan's show, like
big shit's happening.
like
right?
stock shit. Like I guarantee fucking like this is all wild speculation on my part, but I guarantee fucking Elon Musk's like playing fucking stocks based off of what he's saying on fucking Rogan's show and shit. Because every time he goes on, there's some sort of big fucking like stock news, happening.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I guarantee that shit's happening. So they're probably like fucking like very mutually like beneficial to each other, like financially.
Yeah,
so,
right. That's true.
Yeah.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, of
to
course.
To a
So
degree.
they're definitely going to be like defending each other's shit.
Yeah, it's
I'm
funny though.
guessing. Yeah.
It's just funny that you could be a billionaire and be like, "Hey, don't talk bad about my other billionaire friend."
right.
It's like, what the fuck do you care, dude?
Right.
Who gives a fuck?
Do you think Joe Rogan's a billionaire? He can't be,
Well,
right?
he's not a billionaire, but he's at least
He's
worth.
got to be getting close. Though.
Yeah, I mean, what's he worth? Like 200 million at least.
500 million, probably.
Fuck, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, he was willing to basically sell the rights to his podcast for $100 million.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like 500. Okay.
It was $100 million, which is
Yeah.
I
Which
mean,
is
that's
a lot
a
of fucking
shitload
money.
of money.
It's a crazy amount of
but
money.
but that must have been enough money to him for it was an absolute no-brainer,
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe he had like 50 mil before that or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy because like I feel like you see people all over the place that are just like regular old fucking doctors that are making like multi-million dollars and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you have to think
So-
about.
and then like this, he's like one of the most famous fucking like people in our
But
country, basically.
but
at
think
this
like
point.
he it says he has a net worth of
120 million.
So that's what I'm saying. But you have to think.
That's a lot of money.
It's hard to
but-
make a lot of money, even with dude. So he was worth 20 mil before that. Let's say.
Yeah.
So he still made $20 million just by being a comic,
Yes.
being a fucking UFC commentator,
Yep.
and then also having this
Running a
podcast,
podcast, yeah.
on YouTube, which is free,
Yes.
and then on all the other podcast apps, which are free to, you know what I mean?
Well, you'd monetize.
So
them still,
yeah, he's making good money through advertising stuff, but there's definitely a ceiling to that, and that ceiling isn't like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Dude, making $20 million out of that is fucking fantastic.
Pretty fucking nutty.
That's a lot of fucking money, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
You know?
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah, great dude.
Good views. Strong
morals.
Hey, and he's a POC. He's Italian, so that's it's
true.
good. You gotta support the POC.
You know what I heard? He has like a black kid. Like, isn't like.
Oh, look, I don't know anything about
No,
this.
like he actually I'm pretty sure his daughter is like actually black.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, cool.
So he's got like adversity,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No one ever talks about how hard it is to make it in America when you have a black daughter. It's a very underrated type of disadvantage.
I was just bringing it up because, like, you say,
No,
like,
it's great.
Like,
It's great. I
seems
love
like
it.
a nice thing.
No, it's good.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Good. Everyone represented in that Rogan household. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
That's good. And then also, okay, so we'll get out of the boys' club for a minute. How about that?
Okay, so we're there's still you still said
yes.
there was other politics.
Yes,
are we moving away?
But this stuff is a little saucier.
Okay, saucy politics.
Yeah,
What do you got for me?
With three letters for you. AOC.
Ayo, now we're talking.
Are you you don't follow anything? You're just completely.
No,
out of the loop.
I know AOC.
No, I know.
That's the one acronym that I do know.
I know you know. Okay, that's true. Is it because she's a fucking hot Latina with a
She's
big
hot.
ass?
God damn, isn't there that fucking dude that was like?
Yeah,
is that what you're talking
this
about?
is what I'm talking about, dude.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, yeah, it's my favorite big booty Latina, AOC.
God.
He's
damn
like, oh yeah, baby.
He like went, didn't he? Like the guy like went on camera. It was some dude's fucking podcast or something.
Oh, he
after
did?
that.
He did,
Oh,
huh?
it was I think Marjorie Taylor Greene or the other one, Lauren Boebert or whatever.
Yeah.
One of those two has like a podcast
Oh fuck.
and
yeah,
brought
dude.
him on there.
Oh shit.
And they were just fucking like talking shit about AOC and like how like cool it was that he said that to her and shit. Like just the wildest fucking shit.
Dude, the radical right is so
It's
awesome, dude.
fucking insane. There's like this guy called her a big booty Latino. Let's get him on the show, all right?
Like, what could there really be to discuss?
Right? like this
how
is
does that
this is your
conversation go?
this is your guest for the fucking episode. Like that's who you found to take up the entire hour of your fucking podcast
Dude,
or
just
however
like
it
a
is.
fucking like a deep like a Mark Maron like deep dive into the incident.
Yeah, that shit was fucking nutty though.
So he really got invited on one of their podcasts.
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's-
Legitimately, and they just sat there and just fucking were just like talking shit about AOC the entire time.
Like,
I
what do
guess.
you like? So that guy's a pundit.
Yeah,
now?
he's one of their like fucking front runners nowadays, right next to Rittenbacher or whatever.
Rittenhouse.
Yeah. Those two are campaigning with them and stuff, and
Yeah. Fuck. So that was AOC then. And then there's
that dude right there. There he is. Yeah.
and this guy is one of the foremost conservative minds.
He's really pushing the
Look at him, dude.
really pushing it forward.
Look how happy he is. Though, like, she could be mad, but like, look at how happy.
Dude,
You know?
he knows exactly what he's
But
doing.
when you look at him, he doesn't really seem that malicious. He just seems like he's thrilled to see her big booty. You know.
I mean, maybe.
So you think he had some ill intent behind that?
I mean, look at his eyes. You know.
I know he's thrilled.
Well, yeah. I don't.
Are you looking something deeper? Like he might be a little crazy or something?
Well, no. I think he went into it knowing that he was gonna fucking like really upset her, and he's getting his little jollies off of it.
Oh, I see. So you think this is a troll job?
Oh, for fucking sure it is, 100%.
I thought maybe he was just.
Or he just really loves ass.
Well, I thought maybe you go into his house and you find a list of his favorite big booty Latinas, and at the top of the list is AOC.
and he's just fucking he's like, oh my.
And he
fucking
happens to
God,
be in
here
DC,
it
so
is.
he's like, "Holy shit, my favorite big booty Latina is just walking down the street." You know?
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, yeah, I suppose.
it's like if you had a bunch of pictures of like celebrities and you need to get autographs, you know. And then this was the fucking white whale, you know, the Latino whale, I guess.
Proverbial white whale.
Yes, exactly. So then there's this other thing too with AOC that I think yesterday or the day before where she got like, I don't know what she was doing, but like she got like escorted away from some bullshit, and then she was like pretending to be in handcuffs.
Wait, AOC was?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, they got arrested for
What was it?
women's rights.
Yeah, I figured it had something to do with that. I'm uninformed.
Oh wait, so she actually got arrested or pretended?
No.
to be
She
arrested?
didn't really get arrested.
She
got.
pretended to get handcuffed, but they did get arrested.
Oh, was it technically an arrest? I thought she was just like being escorted away or something.
Yeah, no, the Omar got arrested too, like a whole bunch of people.
Oh, okay.
So what did they get arrested for? Like what was
What-
going on? I missed this.
Abortion.
Oh, gotcha.
They were doing abortions.
They were giving out free abortions.
they were doing abortions on the
yeah.
street.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's fucking tight. That's That's real progressive.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
it's as progressive as it gets.
Yeah, they really put their money where their mouth was.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll do it ourselves.
We'll suck it out with our mouths.
Oh, good God. That's what the Clintons.
Come on, we were all thinking that.
That's what the Clintons do, man. That's not. That's old. That's old liberals, dude.
It's old liberals.
Old liberals
Yeah, like
suck the fetal tissue.
Yeah, it's like the old gays were the ones that were drinking the pee and stuff. The old
Yeah.
liberals are the ones that were fucking sucking babies out of
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how we did it back in our day. Fucking the old like the Epstein liberals. You know?
Oh fuck yeah.
Like the Epstein crew.
Yeah. Was Epstein liberal? Was he a Democrat?
He was liberal about certain things. He had some.
I suppose you're right.
He had some.
Jepstein. Okay.
Jepstein.
Jepstein.
I like how you
That's-
fucking-
That's what I call him. Jepstein. What? Go back. I want to read that.
There was nothing there, but okay.
What's my little Jepstein up to? You know?
the Jepsteins.
Yeah, I feel like he probably was conservative, if I were to guess.
Man, you know, I bet he wasn't, man.
Epstein Politics Island.
I mean, he spent so much more time with like the Clintons than he did with. I feel like.
Oh, here we go. So
see
from
here. Yeah.
1989 up until 2003, Epstein donated more than $139,000
That's nothing.
to Democratic federal.
That's
candidates.
nothing. And I guess he donated almost 20 grand. But either
But,
way,
I mean, one outweighs the other.
he
so I
owns.
assume he probably.
He owns an island, and he in total.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
In
like,
total, he gave less than 150 grand. Or
Yeah.
a little over. Sorry, a little over 150 grand.
that is kind of crazy.
He owns an island. That's nothing. That's chump change, dude.
Mm.
That's like, it's like 2 boys or something.
Wait, this is actually kind of blowing my mind a little bit. Was he still out and about doing his thing when Trump was president?
I mean, yeah, right.
That was like, it seems so fucking long ago that was happening.
Yeah,
Fucking
definitely,
crazy.
man, definitely.
Hmm.
You know, not for all of it. I don't think. I think he got caught during that time, right?
Yeah.
But
Huh.
yeah.
All right. Just piecing things together.
No,
in my
yeah,
brain.
exactly. Hey, I think as a white male podcasters, it's our job to make sure this Jeffrey Epstein issue doesn't get overlooked.
We bring the real heavy hitting.
This is our personal. This is our mission. This is how we give back. You know. We stay in line. We sit down and we get our nose to the grindstone.
We make sure people know about Jeffrey and
yeah,
whatever Jiz Lane's doing out
yep,
there. You
exactly. And we wish them both well.
know. Yep.
We wish them both well.
She's still alive.
Yeah, she just
doing it?
got sentenced to like 20 years or something.
20 fucking years?
If even.
Huh.
Yeah, she did. She got a bit of a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, 20 years. How old is she? She's like 40?
Yeah, she's probably in her 40s. Yeah.
She'll be out when she's like 60 or something?
Yeah, that's man.
Maybe earlier.
I
with
tell
like
you what.
Good behavior.
But
and
20
shit.
years in prison when you're 40 years old, that's gonna not. She's not gonna be feeling great about that. Ghislaine Bündchen.
You know, you got to give her props though. She seemed like a pretty fucking ride or die secretary though. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in 20 years. I'm just saying
well,
if in 20 years if I hit it real big time, she gets out of jail. Might have to hit her up. You know.
Well, she's like essentially royalty. You know.
Is she?
Yeah, like she's like an intelligent. She was like her whole family is like have to have like insane like intelligence ties. Like
Really?
Yeah, to Mossad and shit.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, 20 years. I was right. Damn, I actually remember something. She's 60 already. Yeah,
Holy
dude.
fuck. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, 80 is a little much.
Yeah,
60 years old.
dude.
She's looking pretty good for a 60-year-old,
Looks,
though. You know,
looks fine for 60.
fine.
But I tell you what,
Like I said, dude,
20 years, that's...
that lady was ride or die, though, you know?
She was, but that's the thing. Was she ride or die? Or should she be going to prison for much longer than fucking 20 years? Because I tend to lean that way.
Yeah.
I tend to lean like, oh, she was just a real loyal, like, little servant. I think she actually had, like, a lot to do with it.
Do you think she was, like,
Yeah.
really profiting off of that shit?
Yeah, I think that she was maybe, like... as involved.
I stay as far away as possible from learning more about that because it's already so upsetting. The whole scenario is very.
Here's
very
what I know about it.
unsettling.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's not a cool thing that happened.
I want to read more.
It's like a bad war, like crime
shit.
against the world that occurred.
Yeah, I watched that documentary. That shit was fucking.
Well, then
nutty.
you probably know more than me because literally, you know how I know all my information.
Yeah.
Listening to white male podcasters.
Fuck yeah, dude, you're doing it.
Talk about it. Some of these people, they do have some experts go on their podcast, or in some like not experts, but like legitimate investigative journalists that come on though. So some of my information is from fairly reliable sources, but it's also taken in while I'm doing busy work.
Yeah, and playing poker.
Yeah, and playing poker and pausing to jack my dick and then going back into it, and any other distraction that is likely and probable.
Yeah. What do you know though?
Well, just that, like, Ghislaine's like father was like literally like deep into like intelligence in Britain.
It does sound familiar that she was something like
and
that.
And I think like her siblings are all like in like some like crazy like high level of tech, like like it's all like they're all tied to this like kind of shadow government thing that everyone kind of speaks of, like like all like pretty fucking possibly nefarious, like dystopian shit,
Yeah, it's crazy what these people can do with their time,
Yeah, well, it's
different interests,
Look,
people
dude,
have different interests, and when you have that amount of money, you can kind of just figure your interests out, different hobbies. Yeah.
Not everyone can afford to fucking vacation the same way,
Yeah, dude.
Some people rent a lake cabin for the weekend, other people get to have one year round,
And invite all of their friends and all their children with.
Yes, and all the most famous and influential people in the world can hop aboard the old
and also hang out with the children that got brought over there.
Exactly, Alan.
That's
exactly.
So you were talking.
That's exactly where that should end.
You were talking a second ago. Did you? You said that you stop your podcast and stuff to go jerk off sometimes.
I mean, I stop if I'm by myself.
Do you ever jack off at work?
Do I jack off at work?
Has that happened?
I have jacked off at work. Not at my current spot.
Not even once?
Nope, not the current spot.
Just like a no good spot for it, or what?
Well, I mean, there is like a single bathroom. Like I could if I needed to, but like I'm getting older now. Like I don't get that. Like I remember like being like fucking preteen and teen. Like sometimes you would just get a boner. It's like this just needs like somewhere I need to spill this out somewhere, like, or else
gotta get the poison out.
Yeah. Like that would happen. So I'd beat off at work plenty of times, but like I don't get that anymore. I'm 30, dude.
Yeah. Like, why is that such a frowned upon thing, though?
To jack off at work? I don't think it is.
Well,
I think if you were like maybe being open about it and like telling like going back and telling Susan.
Well, yeah.
Or you're telling your coworker you did it or something.
So I'm like, here's the thing though, like they don't really like accommodate for men to do that in the bathrums though.
No, they shouldn't. I don't
like. Okay, so like, girls, for instance, they have what they call the hot box, right?
I knew this is where you were going.
And so they have a place.
An injustice.
Yeah.
This is an injustice.
They have a place where they can put all their bloody fucking whatever in this weird box and stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing to handle all the jizz.
No, this is an injustice.
Yeah, it's
no, man, this is really fucked up,
bullshit,
actually.
Man.
Honestly, we're talking about how we're never going to get to the bottom of the Epstein-Maxwell shit. This is actually, let's put that on the back burner because...
Well, yeah, you really got me thinking when you were talking a second ago.
The way that men have been treated in the workplace to not have a proper place to fucking drop loads...
Well, they don't want to gunk their fucking systems up. Like,
also, as far as I'm concerned, they are pleasuring themselves.
Yeah.
They're like sticking shit in them and whatnot. Listen, I'm not a doctor, but
yeah, right.
Yeah, it must feel good.
Last time I checked,
yeah. Well, yeah. Why does it feel good when you put a finger into a vagina or a
But
penis
not-
into a
but
vagina
not a
or a
tampon.
dildo? But then you put a dildo in there, all of a sudden it's all fucking medical bullshit.
They just
Bullshit.
They just put those pads on there and rub them around and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
that's
fucking disgusting.
That's for clitoral stimulation.
It's fucking
for sure.
disgusting.
Yep, you're right.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. So if you're gonna go and have sex with that plastic box in the bathroom, you know what
Why
I mean?
can't we?
These
All right?
these women, they're literally coming so hard that blood's coming out.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know about you, but I've never had such a crazy orgasm that I bleed from my dick, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, these ladies have gone too far, right?
Yeah.
Listen, if this is the world that's been created for these liberal women's fucking goddamn
Yeah.
hellscape,
Yeah.
and I don't want any part of it.
Look,
I'm
man.
switching to conservatism.
Look,
all right.
I'm all for them voting, but let's at least have equality in public restrooms.
Yeah. All right.
Let's at least start there.
Listen, if I don't get justice in the next year,
Yeah.
it's over, man.
And by the way, I don't even mind if trans people use the box to come into. They're welcome. They're welcome, dude.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
That's what I say.
Great.
Because you know if we don't make that stipulation, some Republican politicians will be like, yeah, man, you should be able to do this, but not fake men. You know, not only biological men get to come in the bathroom. You know, so we got to make sure we cover that ground before the Republicans can start putting fucking.
That's actually
barriers up.
true. Yeah, we should codify this.
There should be no barriers to a trans man masturbating in the men's room publicly.
Codify a public restroom masturbation.
Yes, for
right?
all races, creeds, and genders.
Yes. Yep.
Fuck yeah, man.
That's should be first on the agenda in my opinion.
Yes, it should.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it should.
All right. Cool. Well, should we take a break?
Break
or
it up?
something?
Yeah, usually when someone hits their vape on the mic, it means it's time for a break. Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, we'll be back shortly. Bye.
Bye.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by the Houston, Texas Dog Rescue Fund. Remember a few years ago when all those dogs were floating in the streets of Houston because it flooded really bad due to a hurricane? Well, there are still dogs swimming in Houston today, and you can still adopt them if you have the money to do so. This is just a reminder that there are still dogs floating in Houston. The Houston, Texas Dog Rescue Fund. Reach out today.
Hang on, like Mr. Scrooge?
Wait, what?
Like they're swimming in the fund?
No, they're swimming in the water. This is just
my bad, dude.
this is a fun to relieve them.
My bad, bro.
A lot of soggy dogs.
All right, my bad, bro.
Because of the gold coins and stuff.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. That water in Houston ain't gold.
The second advertisement of the podcast is brought to you by Skinwalker Ranch. It's where the aliens hang out. It's what I heard.
That's what he heard. And now time for the second half of the podcast. It's the Going Hard Podcast. Producer Pete, Alan, and John. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Hey, Producer Pete, how was your break, big bud?
Oh, it's pretty good. How was yours?
Wow, excellent. Hey, Alan, how was yours there,
Mine was just fine.
bud?
Just
How would you wait till I finish the fucking question?
mine was fine.
Okay, good.
How was yours?
Oh, also quite good.
All right.
Quite good. We learned about the Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah.
That was cool to learn about.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a very intense.
Apparently, Salt Lake City is a 2,500-mile round trip from Minneapolis.
Now that I'm thinking about it, we had the most boring break ever.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking shitty.
We're like, yeah, how many miles there round trip? Like, gives a fuck.
We're the worst.
I have a fucking annoyingly busy night ahead of me here.
Yeah, you got to go do comedy, and then you got
Two
to do
comedy-
more comedy, and
I
then
have 2 comedy shows.
you go flick your bean at home while you
One of-
fucking play poker.
One of them's not even a comedy show. One of them's an open mic, but then I have to go do a comedy show. And I can't stress this enough. I was listening back to my last 6 or 7 months, quote unquote, effort I've put into comedy.
Yeah.
It's bleak.
Hmm.
It's some things I like, but the things that I like at this point I'm so sick of.
Yeah.
And I've just realized that I've written nothing.
Hey, so you're a comedian, right?
No.
Can you tell me a joke?
That's what I was gonna have you do. I was gonna have you fucking. I was gonna have you write a joke. 'Cause, like,
Can I write a joke for you?
I mean, yes, like right now, one that's good that I can use tonight.
Well, that's not gonna work out.
Well, how come?
I need time for inspiration.
Oh,
I need to be inspired by things.
I mean, maybe I'll use your bit about how it's unfair that women get to have a tampon dispenser.
Please do. That one is free for your taking. All right.
Here's the problem with my comedy. I already have enough things that are like upsetting or
that's
unpleasant.
so far beyond like insane that I don't think anybody could get offended by that one.
Yeah, people. The thing is, though,
depends on how you word it. Like I mean, you could intentionally make it offensive, I guess, but
yeah, I don't think it's offensive.
yeah, I don't think it is.
No, it's not. That's not that it's offensive. It's just kind of unpleasant. Like
yeah,
it's like upsetting. Maybe
I think you should give it a little trial.
We'll give it a spin.
All right.
Give it a spin. Well, that's the thing. I'm going to this open mic. And it's like I'm gonna probably try to like remember some do some just old jokes that used to work actually, and see if I can make them work, and then like maybe I'll do those at the real show.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck, man. I hate comedy so much. It's so gay, dude. I'm so sick of it.
I feel like you have your whole relationship with comedy is very cyclical,
It's with everything.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever good for very long, you know what I mean? Like things are only fun for like 10 minutes. And then they're like not fun until a month or two down the road, then they're fun for 10 minutes again.
You know what you should do?
Like how do you actually enjoy anything? Like
Yeah.
like do you find things that you consistently enjoy?
Oh, for sure.
Really?
It's just finding time for them. That's the only issue with me.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I have a lot. I actually have too many things that I enjoy very thoroughly, but I don't have fucking time for any of them, and that's the shitty part about life.
I think I used to be like that, but now I literally derive joy from nothing.
Yeah.
It's like just like the tiniest burst of enjoyment.
You know what you should do?
Get fucking Prozac or something.
You should make a Netflix special about. You should lock yourself in a room for a year and make funny songs, and then put it on Netflix, and
Are you talking about Bo Burnham?
maybe. I don't know. He was like, hey, I had issues and stuff, and then he just did that, and now he's like fucking famous and shit.
The only issue is I only have one room. I don't have a mansion where I can like have this like little like side room with like a full kitchenette
it's all good, dude.
all the editing, the highest quality editing and musical instruments.
I get it. You don't want my fucking ideas.
No, I'm listening to it. I just think that maybe one of us goes into a room sad and has millions of dollars in his bank account and is in a mansion. Another one goes into the same room that he goes into every night,
and
which
then doesn't come out of that room ever again.
And probably doesn't ever come back out.
But he does come in.
He does.
I do go in.
Yep.
And you know what? That means I'm half as good as
Well,
Bo Burnham.
a lot of people don't get recognized until they're gone.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I mean, I'm just throwing that out there for
that'd be a really rough way to find out that you really were an untalented piece of shit that you die and still no one cares.
Yeah, it's kind of a Hail Mary.
Like yeah, it sure is. Sure is. Sure is. A Hail Mary that gets swatted down 5 yards before the goal line by a 4-string safety who happens to be 6'7".
Fuck yeah, dude.
I have something that might make you feel better.
Fantastic.
Nice.
I love only one thing.
What's this?
The soap opera of sports, which is way more depressing than Zero.
Man, I don't think so. Because I used to enjoy that.
Oh, it's very.
I used to enjoy sports a lot. I'm enjoying them less and less.
It's not even the sports though. It's the drama behind the sports.
Yeah, don't think I ever got too big into
that. Do you think you like the drama that happens between the players and the coaches and stuff more than the actual sport? You think?
Oh yeah, man.
So?
It's kind of like the world turns.
Fuck, dude.
But when the sports come on, I kind of turn that shit off.
Because you actually like the soap opera, like real soap operas and stuff, kind of too.
Yeah, definitely,
dude. Fucking, this all makes so much fucking sense. I love
man.
This is great.
I mean, just hearing you guys have interest.
It actually makes a lot. My mom's really big into football too, and she also loves soap operas. So I think I understand a lot more. Like I think I get.
Yeah, but I
get sports fanatics more.
Yeah, these days for sure. they've done a good job of interlacing drama. You know, like
Yeah, dude.
like every so often there'll be like these like crisis actors who like pretend to be like like the spouse of some sort of like big athlete, and then she's getting struck down in a fucking elevator, and everyone has this big fucking. And if you just read into it a little bit, you realize it's a crisis actor, and that it's all for the drama.
Oh my god.
You know?
All right.
Basically, like anytime an NFL star is on camera doing anything, it's just as fake as any school shooting you've ever seen.
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what I mean?
Do we have like emails or something we can read?
Yeah, sure. Let's pull up an email.
All right.
All right. This email is entitled "Don't Believe Everything That You See on TV." All right, Dear Going Hard podcast. I don't know if you're aware of this, but okay, never mind. I'm not doing this bit.
I really want to know what's happening.
No, it's no good. Okay, well, I'll just make up a different one that's not like this. 'Cause now I'm just gotten so dark in my mind. Oh, here's a great email. Let's read this one. Dear Going Hard. Well, this one is positive and uplifting. Let's try this one out for a try. Dear Going Hard podcast, excellent work these last few weeks. It's shocking to me to hear about the man that Alan used to be and knowing the man that he is now. I often think of myself sometimes in the setting of a Johnny Carino's, slurping down noodles and looking deeply into Alan's eyes as he drones on about something retarded. But retarded in a good way. I don't use that word like it's a negative thing. I think being retarded is awesome. And I have a brother who's retarded, so I can say it. Anyway, keep up the good work, guys. That was a good email. Bruce,
That was a good one.
Bruce from Boston.
Very uplifting.
Yeah.
That's good
And
stuff.
also he could have said that he could have said, sorry for saying retarded, but I'm from Boston.
Yeah, that would have also worked.
That would have just
They're
kind of
interchangeable.
That would have
really.
exonerated him fairly quickly.
Well, that was a little tip for him. Then he can take that one home with him. You know,
yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't know. Maybe it's a young man.
could be.
Yeah,
Well, people learn things.
exactly. Or maybe he's too retarded to understand anything.
Yeah.
Which that's good too.
Yeah. Do we got any more? Or is that it?
You know, I think that's gonna wrap it up.
Should we make some music?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Let's make some music. All right.
Let's do it. All right. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Here's the song.
All right. Hasta la vista or whatever.
I eat nuts and berries. I ride my bike to the ferry. I look after my family, and I am in touch with reality. I'm a bicyclist. I'm for the Green New Deal. I'm a bicyclist, and I love the environment. I wear a fanny pack, and I don't talk anymore to my dad because he voted for Trump, and he's a giant lump of shit. I'm a bicyclist. I love AOC. I'm a bicyclist.